Hey guys, it's Curry Spice back with another video. I'm filming late and I'm going to be uploading late because I have a lot that I've been doing. It's finals week. I've been working non-stop. I haven't had an off day yet. Well, technically that's not true. Today's my off day. But since it's finals week, I'm here on campus turning in my take-home finals. So I don't really get to enjoy my off day the way I want, but it's okay because graduation is in a few days. So it's a little nostalgic. I get to just kind of take in the campus and kind of reflect on the last 2 years here as a student at Cal State Long Beach. And I have to say I'm pretty proud of myself of everything I've accomplished thus far. I'm gonna miss being in school. I'm really gonna miss it. I've been not so sure if I'm gonna go through with the master's program. I'm gonna take some time to really think about that. But I've been working a lot of hours lately. This week I'm working full-time hours. So I feel like everything just transitioned from Cal State Long Beach to working at the senior living community. And it's kind of like a it's another culture shock for me. And I say another because when I started here at Cal State Long Beach, it was a culture shock. Because there was, like at my community college, I was exposed to a demographic that I was very familiar with. I was among people of the same ethnicity as me, or at least minorities. So I was amongst other minorities, like Hispanics, I identify with them, African Americans, I identify with them, because we each have, even Asians, because I identify with them because we are all minorities and we're all non-white, and we tend to be judged in this world based on our ethnicity. And I was exposed to more minorities in the community college versus here at Cal State Long Beach, where it's more predominantly white. And that's why that was a shell shock for me coming into here. But the support group that I was a part of helped me with that a lot. So that I was able to get out of that transitioning period. I was able to just like kind of snap out of it. And that's when I started to feel at home here. Thanks to Sister Friends. If you're an African American woman on campus, I definitely recommend Sister Friends. It's a support group. They're in the Liberal Arts 1 building. I forget the room, but it's on the first floor right next to EOP. For anyone who's familiar with that area. So now, since I'm so familiar on campus and I feel like home on this campus, I have to leave because I'm graduating, and it makes me feel kind of sad. So I'm going through that transition period all over again. But I'm happy to graduate. I'm very happy to graduate. It's just I've always had a hard time with goodbyes or anything that feels like a goodbye. I've had hard times with that. I don't like change, even if it works in my favor. I actually prefer that the change works in my favor, but I've always been kind of uneasy with change. Um, with this new job, I like the new job so far. I have to get used to it. I definitely have to get used to it because I'm exposed to a demographic that I'm not quite familiar with, which is the geriatric demographic. And I feel like it would be very rewarding for me and very inspiring because it will help me open my heart to them in a way that I was never able to before. Like I always respected senior citizens. I always respected them. But now I think with this new job, it would help me respect them even more. Um, but yeah, I'm like tearing up just thinking about it. But like, yeah, I'm gonna miss the school. I'm gonna miss it. So yeah, um, yeah. So I'm just like thinking about my next moves. Although they're in place now. Thinking about my next moves. Thinking about what I want to do for the next 5 years. Um, Thinking about a lot. I think there's a lot of pressure to be this certain kind of person once you graduate. Like you're supposed to be the CEO of this top-notch company. Like you have to be the CEO of Microsoft after you graduate with your bachelor's. Like people expect these tremendous goals, like these extraordinary goals from you after you get a bachelor's and or just after you get a degree period. And I feel like there's a lot of pressure with that. People did not expect me to be working for the geriatric demographic. People did not expect that. I didn't expect that. So I wouldn't expect anyone else to expect that either. And I think some people kind of wondered, like, wait a minute, Melissa, aren't you a creative writing major? What are you doing working for a senior living community? Like, what are you doing? um, I was thinking about just, I don't like putting myself in a box. I don't like putting myself in yes, I'm a writer, but I'm open to other opportunities as well. I'm not shutting down other opportunities just because of my creative writing degree coming up. I don't want to just shoo everything else out the way. Oh, that's not a writing job. Get out of my face with that. Like, I don't have all the experience that I would like. Although I do have one completed internship under my belt, which is something. But I'm still open to gaining more experience, even if it means getting that experience in other fields. And I like that I'm open to that. I like that I'm open. I don't want to be kind of closed off. I don't want to be closed-minded about it. I just want to be I want to be open-minded for sure, because I don't know what doors I'll be opening by making sure that I open my mind up for new opportunities, even if it means that I'll never use my bachelor's degree. Like if I never use it, I'm fine. I just want to be happy with the career I establish. I want to be happy in it. I don't want to feel like, oh shit, what did I do? Like, I'm stuck here. Like, I'm stuck and I already went to school and I got my bachelor's and it's a dead end, and this career is a dead end, and there's no way for me to start over because it would just take too long, and I don't want to think like that. I just want to be able to just kind of, I don't know. I just want to keep my mind open about everything. I feel like I'm making the right decision, although some people don't really understand the choices I make. But that's okay, because not everything is for people to understand. It's only for me to implement and be happy with, because my happiness is what matters. And anyone who supports me will understand that. Whether they like it or not, they'll just understand it. But yeah, I wanted to give you guys an update. I want to let you guys know where my head is at. But yeah, sorry for this emotional video. But it's just kind of where my head is at right now. And I like to be honest with you guys. I don't like to be fake. So, but I still want to be able to spice up your lives one episode at a time. So that hasn't changed. And thanks for tuning in. Take care. Bye.